Good morning. Hey, y'all know what time it is. If you've been tuning in, you're tuned into the Wake and Bake Show this morning. And boy, do I got a hot one for y'all. Oh, we never thought I'd be part of the news, but unfortunately the girl is. But she didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just gonna say it like this here. We got a chance to have a encounter I didn't, foresee happening, but you know me, I'm an opportunist. If I can get in, I'm gonna get it in. So get ready, get set, get your styles, get your blunts, get your bass, get your pens, get wherever you get it in. Grandma, get that stash from up under the bed. The kids are already going to school. So you know what time it is. Let's get this right. You're in tune to the Wake and Bake Show. Let's go.
Rolling up a do when I wake up and contemplate how I'm gonna make bucks. Rent is due soon, I'm pitching. No different, I need to throw a change up. Before you start talking, get your weight up. Same dudes hating, they keep doing the same stuff. Kush loud, say what? We only look down to roll weed and pray up. And blow my smoke to the heavens above. And thank God just for showing me love, for giving me the strength when push came to shove, and making this beautiful bud for real. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah. Hopped up out the bed, grabbed my Ziploc. Y'all know my campaign, smoke trees, not rocks. Fell asleep with a dream, came up with a plot. Now I'm bleeding my block off private stock, trying to stack me up a million. House on the hill for my wife and my children. Flow non-violent, but I'm talking about a killing. Could've called life or I could've fell a victim, but I ain't never slipping. At night I hit my knees and pray. I try to talk to God, but he can't hear what I say. So if I go before my time, here's my soul to take. But if I get up in the morning, let me bake when I wake. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah. I'm all about feeling great on a day-to-day. Double-fisted red cups, I ain't ashamed to say I'm trying to have the best summer I ever had. Inhale some good, exhale the bad. This is just the way things go first. I wait, then I bake, then I elevate the code. Cause you only get to live life once, but if you do it right, then once is enough. So just remember that whenever times get tough, and keep faith within the God we trust. And remember you can only take it day to day, and everything's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Hey. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
I know radio probably ain't gonna play this, but chopper going off in the hood, man, like Afghanistan or the Gaza Strip somewhere, man. Yeah. We hear so much, we probably know them to it by now. After all, it's the American way, right?
Home of the brave and free.
It's America.
Free just to murder me.
Land of the handgun.
Land of the beautiful.
Home of the shotgun.
Cursed by the hate we throw.
You're dead if you ain't got one. It was like this before I got here, baby. I ain't do it. I ain't started, I'm just a part of it. Turn it. Aye. You said it the home of the brave, I get. I said it the home of the K's and the vet. All alone with the J, smoking yay cause he stressed. Home chrome with the text, up the spray for respect. I learned from the bed, you can stay in the jet. Brought word from the vets, burn the rubber in the vet. It's as good as it get, you can play with the red. Then I got older and learned stay away from the wreck. God bless you, nigga. The hustle up and make 8 figures. Turn from a goon to a great young nigga. No complain that you doing what it take, young nigga. I was raised in the decade of hate, young nigga. I would dodge dodge the police because they hate young nigga, and we hate them too. 38 and him shoot. How to change the system will take him through. He ain't a killer, but he will if you make him do a homicide here, right there. Put him on trial, let him have a life sentence, then do it with a smile. And he only 19, he ain't even had a child. As a child, told his mama he'll be gone for a while. And she cried, still did you put him inside? Now she all on her own cause her other son died. Listen to the politician as he lied, and he lied. He a snake in a suit trying to hide in the sky.
Home of the brave and free.
Well, damn, officer, what I do?
Free just to murder me.
Now, hold on, man, don't shoot. I live over there.
Land of the beautiful.
Hey, man, what you doing, man?
Cursed by the hate withdrawn.
You tripping,
Is
dog?
this the new
How many times did that happen to you?
national anthem?
What the fuck you know about being a black man in America?
Is this the new
And you wonder why we walk around strapped?
anthem?
Fuck is you saying? Hey, for the stars in the stripe, prison bars in the pipe. Young nigga rolling weed in a cigar he could light. Bang red, either blue, selling hard in the white. Live by the gun, never run from a fight. Trayvon in the hoodie, walking through a neighborhood. He didn't do shit to buddy, he didn't have to die, did he? I guess it cause his dad was a judge in the city. They didn't want him in the pen, wouldn't thought they could get him. A jury of his peers said all were forgiven. The tough on the mind, right or wrong, I'ma kill him. Fiddling with the lead like to put Martin Luther King head, like to kill Malcolm X, Edgar Hoover did, yeah. You can catch me in the hood where they shooting niggas at. They don't know if neighborhood or the Hoover did, yeah. Whether Power Rules or VLs or GD with me, we down the up ride from the OG to Pee-wees.
Home of the brave and free.
Don't get it fucked up.
Free just to murder
If you ain't found
me.
something you willing to die for, you ain't fit to live.
Land of the beautiful.
To get something you never had, you might be willing to do something you never done. I'ma die by mine.
Is this the new
Hey, America,
national anthem?
you created a monster that refuses to be ignored. The jig is up. Yeah, I'm with the revolution, I just ain't for no stupid shit. Can't let you changing, dog. What is you doing? Let me ask you something. If the kids of the future tell me why you can get more for being a CEO than you can for being a teacher. Tell me why I mean more to the government to pay the people who gotta watch over the prisoner more than the people who gotta keep the children from becoming prisoner. That makes sense? Tell me why 9 ounces of crack get you more time than a rape right now. Tell me why the crazy white boy can tote a gun, but I can't right now. Yeah, I had felonies, I done did dirt in the street, but I ain't never gave to nobody that deserved it, you know what I mean? I ain't never ran no public play with no pistol shooting no innocent people. I ain't never ran no school killing no kids. Man, this is a result of you refusing to deal with the issues at hand. We are a product of the environment you placed us in. We ain't do it. We just live through it.
Home of the brave and free.
Have a message to my people.
Free just to murder
Stop
me.
waiting on folk to help you. Help yourself. Start
Land
with you.
of the beautiful.
Get yourself out. Reach back. Get somebody else
Cursed by
out.
the hate withdrawn. Is this the new
And that's the way we gon' get ahead, man.
national
Sitting around waiting on the government to do something for us ain't gonna never happen, partner. They don't give a fuck about us. But don't play into their hand, partner. You making it easy for them. Hell is you doing?
These things stuck out. Y'all ready today? Sound like it. Y'all ready today? That's what I'm talking about. Need that motivation. Listen up. Your mind is a powerful tool. Powerful tool. Some smart people at Harvard figured out that you spend at least 50% of the time lost in thought. So that means 50% of the time you are not using your most powerful tool because you're distracted by what's in the future and held up by what's in the past. Distracted. Oh, I ain't gonna make it. That's 5 minutes from now. Oh, I don't like the way he talked to me. That was 5 minutes ago. What you need to do to be able to use that tool, you need to be in the right now. Let me say right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Because if you want to get better, it starts right now. Right now. Because if you want to make it, it starts right now. Right now. If you want to be motivated, it starts right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Let me see you get it. Then let's get it. 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 We go. We go. We go. We go.
And we're back. You're tuned to Miss Green Jeans, the Wake and Bake Show. And let me tell y'all something. The reason I played that today, I know y'all see the title of the show today. It says York, South Carolina. That's where me and my husband was this following weekend. And you wouldn't believe the place we was at. We was at a co-op meeting for York Electric here in York, in the county of York where we live in the city. You know, they give you a $15 credit on your electricity bill to go. So we have always talked about going, but either one of us had to work, and it just happened to be this past weekend that we decided we was going to go. So we went. And this is a big to-do in this area. I mean, you have the police, you know, escorting people in and out. They have the handicap access. They have the guard counts out for that. So it's a big to-do. But this is the thing that kind of surprised me. If I'm not mistaken, we're in an election year, correct? Okay. I seen these politicians out, and you would think they'd be talking to everybody that's around the age of voting. To no surprise to me or my husband, we noticed that. There's one in particular individual really caught my attention. And y'all know me, I don't like to be snubbed. And I really don't like to be snubbed when I'm with my husband. My husband is from in this area, born and raised, and did 26 years in the military, retired. He didn't realize who was standing less than, I can say, 10 feet from us the first encounter. But I did. I waited patiently after he finished his conversation. My husband was doing what he normally do. He was getting us some drinks. And I watched him, you know, talk to the other individuals, you know, mostly of white persuasion. I didn't say nothing more. And then when he walked away, I'm like, okay. So we went on with our festivities. I didn't say anything, you know. I kept my peace and went ahead and participated in the nice events they had out there. And, you know, it was nice. We had never been to, if you live in the area and you're on York Electric, I strongly recommend you go, if nothing else, but for the $15 credit. Who can't use $15 off their light bill? It was some good chili, by the way, guys. Y'all did a great job. And if both of us can be back, we will be back next year. So that tells you right there. That's how I'm impressed I was with it. But when we come back, we're going to give you the next part that everybody's waiting on, where she's going from here. Nobody's going to expect where this turn is going to go. Trust me on this. And it's going to involve more than one person. We'll be back. You're in tune to the Wake and Bake Show with Miss Green Jeans. I got a question for you. Are you awake yet?
Some raw papers.
They're hard to learn with because they're slippery. They are.
They are slippery.
Compared to like blue ones and shit.
They are slippery, but once you get that, like... Take a breath.
Been trying to ignore it lately. Sometimes life can drive me crazy. I stay with my vision hazy. Please don't ask me why. I trip up over nothing. Always down about something. Worried about all the wrong things I can't justify. Why don't we roll up tonight? I got a lot on my mind. Tonight get high and discuss. That's why you gotta puff, puff, pass. Relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. Just puff, puff, pass. Cause once you get a hit, you won't really care about whether you're rich or if you're broke. Watch your worries go up in smoke and just puff, puff, pass. Relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. I wanna get a bit cross-faded, don't know what the vibe is later, but I brought the rolling papers if you want to get high. I'm over stressing out, so don't wait, the time is now. Gotta get up to get down.
take a breath and exhale. Just puff, puff, pass, cause once you get a hit, you won't really care about whether you're rich or if you're broke. Watch your worries go up in smoke and just puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit. Take a breath, take a breath. That's why you gotta puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. Just puff, puff, pass, cause once you get a hit, you won't really care about whether you're rich or if you're broke. Watch your worries go up in smoke and just puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale.
Hey yo, man.
Yo, Sasko.
We're rolling this time.
When I see my friends become my enemy,
How about them do?
I have to far.
No one near them will not go.
No link, no bar.
Go down.
Cause I know dirty heart can't sweep with broom. They are like the trees we can't bloom, and they shall slowly fade away. And I know dirty heart can't wash with soap. The meditation we supply proof, and they shall slowly fade away.
But I'm not saying we no remain. Enough of them now go like that showing you why. Bad man stuck in a them head like a tumor. Them fake like three stripe. One a night made by Puma. Them tell believe police, not only by rumor. Start go you not to them, I say you got a code. Get your visa, you fly out. Them a pray for you drop out them. Sit down like calculate by in and you account them. Say them are your friend, but them heart mama vote for me. Say,
well, dirty heart can't sweep with broom.
Good and never.
They are like the trees we can't bloom.
Good and never.
They shall surely fade away. And I know dirty heart can't wash with soap, and there is no bad mind antidote. They shall slowly fade away. Then look along we tell them say fi stop fight. Can't son of dead enough for them a come a act like them a you brother, all them good for fi backbite. Watch them kill it pretty soon them a go. Go show them colors like a stoplight. Them
color down a frostbite. Them hearts so dirty, want to discover with a Scotch Brite. Them need a whole reservoir of jelly water to wash off them heart. That could hold it on the back pan at the standpipe.
Find out dirty heart can't sweep with broom.
Good and never.
They are like the trees we can't bloom.
Good and never.
They shall surely fade away. And I know dirty heart can't wash with soap. The meditation to supply proof, and they shall slowly fade away.
Well, Granny tell me friend, don't trip. So from the other day you see, friend we don't keep. A family we say because and everything we come and show teeth and your friend. First if you're making money, only enough. Last them raised like the sheep, back a little more peep. Watch them killing evil quit. Don't sleep, cause when you out the sleep you won't see it. Boy, 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 boy,
boy. When I call you friend, I see you as my brother. Always lie, but if I can't trust my brother enough, and you tell you say I got to go, 'cause I know dirty heart can't sweep with broom. They are like the trees we can't bloom. They shall surely fade away. And I know dirty heart can't wash with soap. There is no bad mind antidote, and they shall slowly fade away. Fade away. And anything we no clean and pure, we a cut them out. Cut them out early. Smile them and joke, can't hide them deceitful heart. Know them thoughts dirty. From them no clean and pure, we a cut them off. Chop them off early. Smile up in your face, so big disgrace. We know them are dirty. See my friends turn enemy.
no one near them me now.
I just stay far. No link, no bar, no link, no bar.
When your friends and the enemy are bad, so.
Me say no link, no bar. It don't gone too far. Oh, me and me brother, we go war.
Come on, brother. I won't bury you. The Almighty also will defend God, so you understand. Hear me now. No fear, friend. I don't want to talk, man. I don't want to Nico. Hey, follow me now.
When you're under the influence of marijuana and you choose to get behind the wheel, you know it's wrong. So if you don't listen to your instincts, think about your fellow passengers. Or think about the other people on the road. Even the unexpected ones. And if you don't think about them, you'll answer to us. Drive baked, get busted.
And we're back. You're tuned to the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, Miss Green Jeans. Yeah, part 2 to the story. Okay, they go through the events, they do the votes and everything, which is cool. You know, they give away some nice little prizes. They gave away everywhere from starting from $3 all the way up to $1,000 credit on your utility bill. That's right. They gave away a $1,000 credit on your utility bill, three $500 credits on your utility bill. And the governor came out and spoke. So he decided he wanted to come, you know, he didn't have that far of a drive from Columbia here to York, South Carolina. So that wasn't too far of a drive. So, you know, he hung out, said his few words and everything. And also, let me tell you, they gave away a 2009 2500 pickup truck. The truck looked very nice considering it was a 2009. The lady that won it, she was still smiling when we was leaving out the door. I got to talk to her real quickly, and she's very pleased about her new truck. So congratulations, ma'am, once again, about winning your truck. Now, get to the part that everybody's waiting on. He didn't see what was coming next. You know how they had the little meet and greet lines after you go to, you know, most events. And so I seen everybody standing there, and I told my husband, I said, hey, let's go speak to the governor. He's like, what? I said, remember that guy that was standing over there by us when we was getting drinks? He said, yeah. I said, remember how he greeted all them people? He said, yep. I said, well, you're a veteran. I'm a veteran. Let's go speak to our governor. So we went over, you know. I made the introduction. I told him who I was at first. I told him, I say, hi, I'm a veteran. My name is Rosemary James Wallace. And let me introduce you to my husband, Alvin, which my husband did his announcements. You know, this is where camouflage and concealment comes in. Whilst he was impressed with who my husband is and who he was in the Army, little did he know the next remarks that was going to come out my mouth. And my husband caught the shock and awe on the picture that you see on Facebook, and I will be sharing it on Twitter shortly. Yeah, the shock and awe picture is, I said, sir, I am a South Carolina chapter president of Minorities for Medical Marijuana. And when we going to get this bill passed? Those were the last words he thought he would hear after hearing the explanation from, no, not the explanation, the introduction from my husband and the picture that was taken at that moment. So, yeah, be quite aware if you're here in South Carolina. We going to ask. We going to continue to ask. We going to teach our people how to get down with the get down. That means if you're out, you need to ask that question. They work for us, not the other way around. And the fact is this. Republicans here in South Carolina need to be put on notice as well. This is not the first event that me and my husband was ignored. All voters count. I'm not trying to get to the Republican Party. As once again, y'all struck out majorly. I had all three components that was down there that's getting ready to go for election, and I wasn't election none of y'all for a dog fight. You spoke to every white person there. You did not speak to not one African American person. Shame on you. And I'm probably one of the most ones besides your boy up there in Columbia being photographed on a regular basis. But yet and still, you don't even give a veteran the time of day. So that's what makes me be me. That's what gives me the drive right there to get something passed here in South Carolina. Because changes need to be made. And how we're seen here as African Americans in this part of the country needs to change as well. I'm sick and tired of us being targeted as not voting, not concerning, not being a person that gets out and work in the community instead of being a drudge on a community. I'm sick of that. And I'm sick of us being ignored as veterans as well. That was one of the most disrespectful displays I've seen in a very long time. But I made it right. And I'll continue to make it right as long as I got breath in my body. So just take it from me. Y'all been put on notice. Respect everybody in this state, because you never know who you're going to be talking to next. You just heard it first on the Wake and Bake Show. I got a question for you. Are you awake yet?
Oh, feels so good to be back again. I've been thinking about time. I've been thinking about space. I know I might sound crazy, but I'm trying to get down in a real good space. I just want to be safe. I just want to feel good every morning, every single damn morning that I wake. I've been looking for a place where the sun shines all the time. Good loving in my soul's what I crave. I ain't worried about the hate. Last year was a good year for you, girl. I've been keeping up with the pace. So don't be coming with the bull. Had a good year, now it's time to see my face. I ain't worried about the fate. Kinda over all the hard times I've been through. Love brought me to, and I finally feel loose. My heart I choose. My heart been broke down in the dirt, and I finally see blue. Raised hands feel focused. And I'm done being broken. Talking about love, real love. You the only thing that get me up. I'm high. Got me so far up that I could fly. Watch me fly. Keep me high in your blue sky. It's about damn time. I just wanna be high. Ooh, you're making me high. High, high, high. I'm feeling real good, 'cause your love been deep down, working in my soul. I ain't never felt this damn hole. Politics, they kill me, yep, but your love can heal me. 'Cause your love feel good when I'm down, you can pick me up. I ain't never in the dust, got me falling deep down in your love. Oh, and we ain't never gotta rush, kinda over all the hard times I've been through. Love brought me to, and I finally feel loose. My heart been broke down in the dirt, and I finally see blue. Raised hands feel blessed. I ain't worried about the stress. No, I'm talking about love, real love. You the only thing that get me up. I'm high. Got me so far up that I could fly. Watch me fly. Keep me high in your blue sky. Watch me fly. I just wanna be high. You're making me high. Making me
it's already sold. And you don't gotta roll one, cause it's already rolled. Check out my technique, just weed, let it fold. Shit, I've been smoking since I was 14 years old. I had a dime who never smoked blunts, just bowls. Taught me how to blow O's, inhale through my nose. So if you see me smoking, don't blow my high. So hour one and we both gon' fly. You smell it all in my clothes, I'm taking in all the smoke when I
French inhale. I like the way you French inhale. Do it again, French inhale. I like the way you French inhale. Do it again.
I take it to the face, inhale it through my nose. Blowing with the homies on the low, man, fuck these hoes. It crack a like, peel it back. What you call a Mac who crack a bad bitch like that? A crackerjack. I'm like a florist, touring like a tourist. Godzilla flying on a Pegasaurus. Niggas know about it, even before I pull it out. I put some fire on it, and now they begging me to put it out. I'm in the hallway, rolling on a purple psych. I know the ins and outs, so I'ma do what the fuck I like. Yeah.
Inhale. I like the way you French inhale. Do it again, French inhale. I like the way you French inhale. Do it again.
With love, when you find someone that you would like to have love you, and you would like to love them, then to make that work, you have to come together. If you can't forgive and move again, you know, some of them, you know, penny in, some of them gonna be big. But if that's what you after, then that's what it's gonna take.
She's so mysterious.
When you're under the influence of marijuana and you choose to get behind the wheel, you know it's wrong. So if you don't listen to your instincts, think about your fellow passengers. Or think about the other people on the road. Even the unexpected ones. And if you don't think about them, you'll answer to us. Drive baked, get busted.
And we're back. Hey, you're in tune to the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, Miss Green Jeans. Hey, check this out. This is from Tom Angle, which he thinks he don't get. Hey, Tom, I shout you out every time I do your news, so don't get mad at me. I do my part because he makes all this news possible. I mean, he be up on some stuff. So, good morning to you, Tom. Hashtag Tom Angle on Twitter. Hashtag Tom Angle on Facebook. So, we going to go ahead and do it like that. Now, the stories that he's bringing from us from the federal level. The U.S. Department of Justice will process application to cultivate marijuana for research as an expeditious manner as possible. Congressman Dana Rockenberg filed legislation that allows cities to ban sober living facilities in residential neighborhoods. U.S. Senator Kamala Harris tweeted, "The primary of our law enforcement needs to be serious and violent crime, not somebody smoking a joint. We need to legalize marijuana at the federal level." She also tweeted, "Legalize marijuana on the federal level is about stopping our country from repeating the same mistake of the past. We also must focus on restoring justice. Too many lives have been ruined because of the war on drugs." U.S. Senator Brian Schultz tweeted, "Reducing prescription drug prices, reducing healthcare costs, giving back control over your internet. Be rational about marijuana. Treat everyone fairly. Don't start stupid wars. Make college debt-free. Act on climate. Restore the laws of vote." No, restore the law, the rule of law, and vote. The U.S. House bill to encourage the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs to study medical cannabis got two new co-sponsors for a total of 55. Thank you. We need this so badly, and I will be patient 0001 given the opportunity. So, all vets, did you hear that? We have 55 supporters now of this bill. Let's keep pushing and striving so we can get even more. Okay, the U.S. House bill to license more marijuana cultivation for research got one more co-sponsor for a 30. Okay, I got that a little bigger where I can see it now. Okay, the U.S. House bill to license more marijuana cultivation for research got one more new co-sponsor for a total of 30. That is excellent. I screwed that up the first time. We got it the second. The Toronto Star looks at how the Democratic Congress candidates are embracing marijuana legalization. Wisconsin Democrat gubernatorial candidate Remy Bryce tweeted, "The marijuana industry could employ many as 300,000 by 2020. Let's bring some of those jobs to Wisconsin. It's time to legalize marijuana." Now, make sure I already gave him his Twitter shout out, but once again, make sure you follow Tom Angle on Twitter for breaking marijuana news. He's on my Twitter feed, so you know if I'm following, he be getting it in. Okay, we're going to take a small little break here real quick, give you a song, and then we're going to come back. And then after then, this is going to be the last blunt of the day because he got a lot of good stuff on here, and I don't want you to miss none of it, especially if it's affecting your part of your neighborhood. You're in tune to the Wake and Bake Show. We'll be right back.
So I wake up Monday morning and I check my stash. Just some shake, wake and bake on some Moroccan hash. Coffee break, some organic fair trade beans popping. Now I'm awake and it's time to go shopping. Roll to the dispensary, patient of the century. Need a nice sativa that will stimulate me mentally. Buds with sticky density of moderate intensity. Pipe like Sherlock Holmes cause this weed is elementary. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in what you gonna fly out? Breeze through security, get my ID check. Next to the purple-haired girl at the front desk. Knows my name, cause she sees me on the regular. Waves me in, says, please turn off your cellular. Walls and walls of green buds, jugs full of flour. Indicas for indica, sativas for the power. Bow to the bud tender, cause he's paid by the hour. As your concierge, your cannabis with OG sour. Thinks I'll be a fan of this organic stream with amethyst. Bud so damn gigantic, you can help but call it Maximus. A marijuana analyst, he gives his full analysis of CBD to THC. Somebody give this man a kiss. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Next to me in line is a guy named Wesley. Smoke weed every day since back in the 70s. Now he's buying edibles, his wife's on chemotherapy. Her recipe of choice kicks the nausea temporarily. Here in the dispensary, there's something green for every crowd. Fat pre-rolls that will make Bob Marley proud. Shadow wax, resin extract for the vape crowd. 2 puffs of that and you'll be walking on a vape cloud. Wait now, don't walk away till you pay now. It's gotta be cash till the banks break the shakedown. Make out with the fat eighth and some papes. How dope, man, let the smoke hit you on the way out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Blue, green, sour, diesel, Girl Scout, cookies, green crack, white widow, and the bubba, kosher cushies, Northern Lights in next. Got that pineapple express, lemon haze, driven poison, Amy Schumer's train wreck. Skywalker OG, purple haze, grape ape, AK-47, got me loading up my vape. Cali Mist, blueberry, triple diesel, golden goat. The dispensary is open and I'm never going home.
When you're under the influence of marijuana and you choose to get behind the wheel, you know it's wrong. So if you don't listen to your instincts, think about your fellow passengers. Or think about the other people on the road. Even the unexpected ones. And if you don't think about them,
you'll answer to us. Drive baked, get busted.
And we're back. You're tuned in the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, Ms. Green Jeans. And check this out. The states. California Governor Jerry Brown released revised estimate marijuana tax revenue in his latest budget. The budget also funded investigative teams to go after unrelated marijuana production and sales. Separately, officials reported that the state took in $60.9 million in tax revenue in the first quarter of 2018. Did you hear me what I just said? They took in $60.9 million. Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker, he opposes the legalization of marijuana, which is called a gateway drug. Backers of the Utah Medical Cannabis Initiative intend to sue the components over alleged deceptive tactics. You remember we talked about that story last week. Vermont Lieutenant Governor spoke at a cannabis conference. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pick up any audio from that. West Virginia Health Commissioner says that it needs to figure out banking issues before it can implement medical cannabis. Wow. Ooh. That's a stall move, man. They playing chess down there in West Virginia for real. Because nobody has figured out the banking industry yet. The plot thickens in West Virginia. Texas Democratic gubernatorial candidate Andrew White said he would decriminalize marijuana and expunge past records. Let me go ahead and give you that name again for those who are in the state of Texas. Andrew White. Check him out. Make sure he's not a sheep in wolf's clothing. New York. Democrat gubernatorial candidate Cynthia Nixon joking suggested that Governor Andrew Cuomo may be rolling a joint in his first campaign ad because of the popularity of new legalization for marijuana. Wow. I can't wait to bring y'all the show that I'm working on right now. Cynthia Nixon is a fire starter in the least with some of the things that come out of her mouth. She said also that we should be given as African Americans or blacks should be given reparations as for getting licensed in the state of New York, I guess, or anywhere else. I don't know exactly. I'm going to do some more research into her, but I'm going to be bringing a very candid conversation about race and the comments that was said afterwards for and forgive against, and they were very racially motivated. But I'm finna give y'all some interesting facts, and this is going to be the last puff of the day, so I'm definitely going to be putting the blunt out after this. What most people know that's in the cannabis industry, for those who don't, is just getting their first looks because of the doggone journalism of the mainstream media, better known as the talking box. 90% of dispensaries owned throughout the United States are owned by whites. Let me say this again. 90% of the dispensaries, grows, and pretty much everything else is cannabis is owned by whites, mostly male. We do have a few females, but once again, white. We hold maybe, and this is putting it, blatantly, 10%. And that's being a generous number, because I only know two. One I met recently, and she'll be a guest on our show real soon, and Miss Wanda James in Colorado. There might be others, because I'm quite sure there are a few out in California that I have not got a chance to speak to yet. But once again, like I said, 90%. That's a huge number. But if you read some of the comments that was placed under this post, you would think we owned a lot more. That's not the case. So I'm going to be sitting down with a couple of people from the Stay Ready podcast and Candid Conversations, and we're going to be having a frank conversation about this and how do they feel. All this is going to be unedited, uncensored. So get ready. This is going to be a good one. This is one you're definitely not going to want to miss, because the views are going to be surprising. So get ready for that. Also, if you haven't got your tickets yet for Harvest to the Good, you need to get on top of that, because that is this Saturday. I will be there doing interviews and hopefully live on Facebook and Twitter. No, I will not be hosting this year. That duty has been passed off. I'll be doing bigger duties, getting some of your responses to what's going on there. I'm trying to get to my information, and it's going everywhere else but where I need it to go. Y'all know me in electronics. We have our difficulties. Okay, let's do you like this. There. Now I can get to... There we go. This is going to be... You can get your tickets at Eventbrite. And I'm going to give you that spot right now as soon as it comes up. Okay, Harvest to the Good. CBD 101 and natural approaches to symptomatic management for pain, pharmaceutical substance. This is going to be this Saturday. The location will be 6824 Will Grow, Mint Hill Road, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to start from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And like I said, again, I will be there. Give you a little brief description here real quick. CBD 101, a natural approach to symptoms and management and pharmaceutical substitution, is a cannabinoid oil, CBD, hemp, medical cannabis. While not legal in North Carolina to use, it's legal to discuss and advocate for safe legal access to patients in North Carolina. For those who question that, because I'm quite sure I get that many a times. We can talk about it all day, but just don't get caught with it, And she, is placed the why and everything. And if you have not checked it out yet, you need to check it out. It's this Saturday. We're going to have Sunburger there. That's the vegan cooks y'all been hearing me talk about forever in 2 days. Because they got some good food. I mean, really. You really got to check them out. At Sunburger. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get ready to wrap this up whilst we get you some music. Once again, I'd like to thank Rick at 710 Radio for let me do what I do Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, besides 710 Minorities for Medical Marijuana, we are celebrating our 2nd year anniversary. So light us up on that. Check us out at www.m4united.org. Yes, I got that down now. I only had to screw it up once, and that was one time too many. Who else we want to thank? We also want to thank Imagine This, Stay Ready Podcast. Jay Hill, what's up? Jay Hill's gonna be with y'all when I go into surgery on the 23rd. The 23rd, possibly 24th, so get ready. I'm quite sure he's going to be bringing y'all a great show. I have confidence in that. I don't know if Charles is going to be with him or not, but if it is, get ready, because that's going to be one heck of a show as well. We're going to hit the chat board real quick. Good morning, Olaf. I need to talk to you. Can you hit me up after the show, please? Because we need to do another live show and for an update, and I need to talk to you about some other things as well. So please hit me up after the show, Olaf. I appreciate that. Hey, let me go ahead and do this here real quick, do my close, because I really need to talk to Olaf real quick. That's one of Olaf has been on our show before, but I want to bring him back for a special show. So get tuned for that. If you missed his first show, make sure you catch him as well. I'm going to say like this here, ending it like this. Thank y'all for tuning in. Each and one, excuse me, allergies are killing me this morning. Each and every one you tuning in each morning with us, hanging out with us, commenting and everything, laughing and joking with us. And, you probably laughing right now because I try to keep everything on the up and on the real. So once again, I can't thank y'all enough. Hey, from the Rocky Mountain tops to Denver, Colorado, all the way down to the Clay here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Football City, USA, y'all. You've been entertained. Grandma, go ahead and hide that cannabis because you know you got the grandkids coming over in probably the next 4 hours. Hey, I keep it real. Anyway, you're in tune to the 710 Radio, the Wake and Bake Show with your host, Miss Green Jeans. If you don't know, check out Minorities for Medical Marijuana, y'all. 2nd year anniversary. Congratulations, Raj. You did it, girl. One love. We're out.
Squinting like a mother Asian persuasion. Truth be told, just a high Caucasian. Strange junkie, yeah, I'm the first to admit it. If you're crossing up genetics and you know I wanna get it, spark up cuz we squinting cross the nation. Probably never hear this on your radio station. CD, iTunes, SoundCloud, this. Bump it real loud, get your neighbors real pissed. Come over knocking with an attitude that's funky when they lead is squinting and smelling a little funky. But that's okay, it's just how we do. Squinting with your old homeboy J. Woo. Call me the candle man cause I'm sugar wax stabbing. Love me the shadow, gonna grab a full slab and get this party started the best way I know how. And every single one of us be squinting for a while, we're squinting. Yeah, that's how we do it. When you blazing with your old boy J. Woo says squinting each and every single day. Pass up one around like this record do play, we're squinting every time we roll through. When you blazing with your old boy J. Woo said squinting early morning to the night. Just make sure my bone ain't packed too tight. Squinting, you can call me Mr. Miyagi. Bud so green, call it Kermit the Froggy. Getting my mind foggy off the garden of weed. Eyes wide shut is a life I'm leading. Now we proceeding to squint and get lifted. What strength you got to make reality shifted? If you've been around for a minute or two, know if it that good and make the J review. It's a guest choice till the end of the song. Do you wanna spark a joint, a blunt, bowl, a bomb? Lungs get ready with your squint game, baby. Think you can hang with the squint squad, maybe? Grab a dab who could be the party starter. Also grab a bong and please change the water. Rooms elevated, all y'all minds are lifted. Squint in to the words of the most gifted. Squint in, yeah, that's how we do it. When you blazing with your old boy J. Woo says squint in each and every single day. Pass a blunt around like this record do play. Says squint in every time we roll through. When you blazing with your old boy J. Woo says squint in early morning through the night. Just make sure my bong ain't packed too tight. Squint in like it was my 9 to 5. So much honey in my jaw, you thought I robbed a hive. Eyes wide shut, if you know what I'm saying. Living the squint life, y'all know I ain't playing. Dabs on deck, ounce of flour in the glove box. Head out to the river. We about to hop on some moon rocks, back up in a party, and I got one wish. Hoping that I get to try that squish. Sipping round the table, THC infused drinks. Squint with your homie, talking about what he thinks. Brought the distillate with them added in turps. DTFO, knocking out them twerps. Please make sure your boy don't fall. Who's a DK Dab King out, y'all? You want a good time? Let's do some bone races. Then we're gonna have a whole room of squinting faces. Squinting, yeah, that's how we do it. When you're blazing with your old boy, J. Roo says squinting each and every single day. Pass a blunt around like this record do play. We're squinting every time we roll through. When you're blazing with your old boy, J. Roo says squinting early morning to the night. Just make sure my bong ain't packed too tight. We're squinting every time I roll through. Yeah, I know you're squinting, baby. We're squinting, you're squinting. From New York to San Quentin. Get at me.
Gun in the holster be right in the upholstery, somewhere right close to me, just in case the rollers be rolling on the G. My woman keep it in the hosiery. I'm known in my town and on strips where high rollers be. I'm up early where the money folders sipping Folgers be. A country boy chilling in Brooklyn like Lefty spoke for me.
Fuck with us, you fuck with the truth. We speak openly.
Never a rat like Donnie Brasco though, cause ain't no hoe in me.
Notice me, senpai, they cry when I choke to speak. Set this crooked city on fire to light the smokery. Old timers speak of us hushed and touched their rosaries. I lust after greatness, I'm aiming right at his ovaries. Better run from the future, Palooka. You acting like it's safe and the revolution's been. There's liars on the roofs if we listen to you were the takers of the jewels, never singing a tune in.
All soft, all soft, all soft.
My mama said that I'm not living right. She said I'm crying on you. She said I waited up for you all night. I said I'm trying, mama. My mama said that I'm not living right. She said I'm crying on you. She said I waited up for you all night. I said I'm trying, mama.
So good, fat boy, levitate. God gifted man, how the fuck they try to legislate? Mom, she recover and tell me I over-medicate. I tell her, holy fuck, Jesus Christ, give me a fucking break. She said, don't curse your mama, goddamn it, and do a dinner plate. Damn.
I heard it in Brooklyn where all the sinners stay. You running out of ways to go fuck yourself, I will innovate. The skinny, your shitty grin will disintegrate. Every sickening sentence will cheapen them tricks you venerate. Set the phase at the face plate, incinerate. Run the jewels, run with the board, baby, assimilate. Assimilate.
My mama said that I'm not living right. She said I'm crying on you. She said I waited up for you all night. I said I'm trying, mama. My mama said that I'm not living right. She said I'm crying on you. She said I waited up for you all night. I said I'm trying, mama. My mama said that I'm not living right.
They want us die, mama.
My mama said that I'm not living right.
But I ain't crying, mama.
My mama said that I'm not living right.
You raised the line, mama. I ain't lying, mama.
My mama said that I'm not living right. I said I'm trying, mama. I said I'm trying, mama.